Okay, my friends, riddle me this. What do Joseph Gordon-Levitt, John Krasinski, and David Beckham all have in common? Besides being my ultimate crushes, have you seen them when they're not in front of the camera, not doing their thing, what they wear? I'm talking clean, classic, sleek, and timeless. It is a uniform that a lot of successful men wear, and it is the crew neck sweater. Something that's oftentimes overlooked, something that is considered simple, basic, bland, and boring, is actually the fundamentals and the foundation to looking your absolute best. If you ask most ladies what they want to see their man dressed in, they always say simple, classic, polished. What they're really trying to get at is a well-fitted crew neck sweater. If you're a V-neck kind of person, that works too, but the reason why I'm emphasizing the crew neck is because it works with a t-shirt, it works with a collar, it works with anything, whereas V-neck is a little bit more restricting, and it's not always the cutest on everyone. Just like the iconic blazer, a crew neck is an absolute must. If you want to slip something on and immediately feel like you can conquer the world, the nice thing about sweaters is it doesn't have to be winter for you to rock a sweater. I'm talking a thin merino wool sweater that is perfect for both the hotter seasons and the cooler seasons, for day and for night. If you passed on a crew neck sweater before, if you don't have one, why? I guarantee you it is going to elevate your look in 2.5 seconds. You are going to draw attention in the best way possible. You're going to be able to actually transition this top into the workplace dressed up with a blazer and then wear it out for drinks. It is a non-negotiable. There are a handful of pieces that every man should invest in for their wardrobe, and a sweater is at the top of my list. A form-fitted sweater looks good on everybody. If you think about it, no matter what shape, no matter what size, no matter what you do for a living, and no matter where you live, it is always going to look good. It's always going to be on trend. It's always going to be in season. It is always going to be an absolute classic. Most professionals, most really successful men are always either wearing a suiting of some sort that's really structured, tailored, and polished. And if they're not wearing that, either on their off times or a more casual event, they're wearing a sweater and letting that do all of its work. You don't need to layer and deck yourself out to look like $1 million. In fact, I'm actually going to argue against that. I think that a man wearing a simple look is probably the hottest thing you can do. And that is why when you're looking for a sweater, we're not doing a chunky, bulky moment that can sometimes look a little bit bummy. If you invest in the best quality crew neck, we're not gonna have to worry about constantly turning it over every single season, buying a new one because it's pilling and it's looking gross. So while I am out here telling you guys that a crew neck sweater will immediately make you look like a 10 out of 10, we have to make sure that we are picking the right quality and the right fitting crew neck. If you are one of those guys that are like, I'm not into fashion, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, what am I supposed to be wearing? The crew neck sweater is your uniform. I have already set it up for you. I've already told you what you're wearing tomorrow, what you're wearing to your date, what you're wearing to that meeting. It's the perfect basic because it's great on its own. It's also great layered. And you can do any color that you want. Stick to neutrals if you are, not quite sure yet. Build it off of the black, gray, charcoal. Again, jewel tones, like I always mention, a nice green is really nice on most skin tones. Just to put things into perspective for you. You're gonna wear jeans today, let's say. You're gonna pick from your handful of tops that you have. So you have a t-shirt, you have a button-up, you have a crew neck sweater. The weather is iffy, okay? A t-shirt is casual, immediately, regardless of what it is. A button-up sometimes can be a little too preppy or a little too formal. A crew neck is everything and then some. It is classy, it can still be casual, it is sexy, it is still something that you can be taken seriously in, it is soft, it is cozy, it is comfortable, and even with the iffy weather, you know you'll be okay. I went shopping with a few of my girlfriends, and we all have boyfriends and stuff like that, and this was around the holiday season. We were all thinking, like, what do we get him, what do we get him, what do we get him? And we all were like looking in the menswear section, and what I realized was that it was always like a sweater, and not because necessarily it was the holiday season, but I think all of us, being very different women through and through, living different lifestyles, dating different men, we all kind of like the appearance and the idea of a nice, clean looking sweater. I think that You know, that not only is a great gift for yourself or for a significant other, but it's also something that is a no-brainer that's gonna look good, and I feel like it is just appealing to everybody. It's not offensive, you know what I mean? And it still can showcase your personality because it's a blank canvas, so you can let other things showcase, like your accessories if you're an accessory man, like a really fun eccentric blazer if that's what you're trying to pair it with, or a collared shirt. Like, you have the opportunity to play with it. Invest in good basics and staples. It is almost like the world is your oyster. And especially if it's a luxe, good quality piece, no matter what else you pair with it, you already look elevated and more luxurious than you would if you bought a dinky, trendy sweater. When you are looking for a crew neck sweater, you want to look for something that is form-fitting. I've highlighted, I've said that word 1,000,001 times. I hope it's already registered in your mind by now. But the reason why we want to do a form-fitting sweater is because it gives you the opportunity to layer if that's what you want, but it's also the most flattering in the sense that it's not adding bulk, it's actually slimming you down. It's showing off the features that a lot of women, myself included, actually love seeing on a man. You know, your shoulders, your arms. A form-fitting sweater immediately says elegance, class, it's chic, it's not frumpy, it's not I don't care, it's I care, but I also didn't try too hard. It's giving boss man energy. It is giving timeless classic. It is giving professional in the best way possible. Regardless of what it is that you do want to be taken seriously. You do want to walk into a room and have people look and be like, all right, like this guy knows what he's doing with himself and with his life, even if you don't. And again, it all comes down to the psychology behind choosing what you wear and why you choose what you wear. It translates to the room, who you are, how you want to be taken seriously, how you want to be spoken to or introduced. Stick to something that is full-length sleeves, that's nice and fitted at the arm. It doesn't have to be super tight, but definitely we want to see the outlines of your body. Own it, embrace who you are. The crew neck doesn't show too much skin, it's just enough. It still gives you breathing neck room as well. And when you're contrasting with the darker color, what that's doing is actually contouring your neck and your face. And a darker color, for example, in a crew neck is more slimming than something lighter, so you can always utilize that. A good quality crew neck sweater runs you in the hundreds, okay? Like deep in the hundreds. We're talking 400 to 800, 900, even thousands of dollars depending on the brand. But what you see celebrities wearing are something classic, simple, and clean with no branding and no logo. So it's really not about the brand, it's about the quality that we're looking at here. Here at Dress Codes, we have an assortment of amazing, good quality, and I wanna say sexy. Okay, these sweaters are thin, they're beautiful up against your skin, they look good, the fit is phenomenal, there is some stretch room, it is thin enough that it helps regulate your body temperature being merino wool. It's also natural, and it also helps keep you dry and sweat-free, my man. Just because it says wool doesn't mean you are going to be boiling and dripping in sweat. So while you won't be hot, you'll be hot. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned. We have a beautiful series coming your way that we're working very hard on creating for you guys, so you have direction, so that you look and feel good and you get all the amazing deals that we have been hiding from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to get all of the notifications of when we post. And don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter that we send out on a daily basis of fashion inspo for my guys and my girls out there, as well as really great deals. Grab your crew neck sweater now, and I can't wait to see which one you picked up. Leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you back here very soon. Bye.